Wanting to talk about the world, about the state of things. And I think that's amazing. So when you guys go home, I want you to keep this dialogue going. Talk to your roommates. And your siblings. And your partners. And your parents. Because this is where real change is going to happen. It's not going to happen in Congress.
This is so uncalled for. Again, Occupy National Gathering. Hey, we can see him at the... What the hell is he having in his hand? A stick? Wow. We're all American citizens. You realize they want a new world order, right? They want a one world government. And I understand you guys are you know, you're doing your job, but we're citizens. I mean, I understand you guys are doing your job, but we're citizens. We're citizens. You know what I mean? Unless we're violent, dude, there's really no reason to beat somebody down, man. You know, you could live across the street from me in Port Richmond. You don't know that. I've done vids with Alex Jones. I've done vids with Occupy, Bilderberg, everywhere. Come on now. Yeah, that's right. Over a tent. Over a tent. It's horrible. This is the police state that America has to worry about.
At the same time, we can't lose these guys.
And a peaceful protest.
These are the people that are going to save this country or break it.
What do you think's going to happen when civic camps get activated and the New World Order comes through you?
I want to expose the fake light workers of the world. Now, who are these fake light workers? Prince Truth Chaser? Who are these people as you speak of? Well, fake light workers, they say they're Pleiadian. You know, they say they're star seeds that are here to help the planet ascend and help the people ascend. And they refuse to acknowledge the fact of the evil cabal. They refuse to acknowledge the fact of the Dark Hoods and the Illuminati and the reptilian agenda, which is all the same.
How do you feel about chemtrails?
Listen, right now, y'all motherfuckers need to wake up.
Speak the truth, Reese. Speak the truth.
Understand something.
Don't worry about nobody else.
They trying to get us the fuck up out of here. They
trying
to get rid of 90% of the population.
Right.
You
Come
wake
on,
up
Reese.
in the morning, you look at that motherfucking sky, you see them chemtrails.
Right. You see the chemtrails, right? Right.
That shit is not there for fun. That's not a cloud. A cloud is a cloud. It's not a chemtrail. Chemtrail disappears in minutes.
It evaporates, right.
Y'all look in the fucking sky, see all the shit they spraying all day, every day. It's not nutrients, it's not minerals, it's not fucking vitamins. So when y'all wake the fuck up, understand they trying to get us the fuck up out of here. So pay the fuck attention.
Now you believe in the Illuminati and the New World Order.
Believe that. It's not a fucking game. It's not about race. It's not a fucking game. White, black, they don't give a fuck.
But I'll tell you what. I mean, it takes a lot of heart and a lot of courage to come out about the chemtrail issue the way you have. Listen, I've gone ahead and I've asked a meteorologist to come forward, and he like literally almost ran away from me. Like, it was crazy. What a lot of people want to know, Scott, is do you see chemtrails on the Doppler radar?
You can see the reflectivity of the materials that comprise the chemtrails on the radar. Now, they like to call that chaff, and in some instances that may be the case. When I was in Idaho, there was an Air Force base, the Mountain Home Air Force Base, southeast of Boise. Mm-hmm. And the Boise radar would pick up their exercises, and you could see these fine aluminum shards being sprayed in the sky or dispersed as cover to hide aerial operations by that base when they're going through training. But chemtrails is a whole other beast, and those.
We're not gonna take it anymore. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. How you doing, buddy? All right. There it is. Look at this. If you don't believe in chemtrails and you think, depopulating the planet's a big bullshit agenda, it's all look, if you can look in the sky, you can see it's all hazy from them spraying. It's like right over me. Look at this X. Wow. Look at that. Actually, here's one spraying right here. Look at that. Let me see if I can catch it. If you look here, you kind of see them spraying right over the top of this building right here. As I'm filming, I'm not sure because the sun's in my eyes. You might not be able to see it, but you can see the line right here. I think it would be where the sun might be in my way, but he just sprayed that. Now you figure he's flying, and he's flying up there spraying. Right next to it, right here, is another one. Right above this tree right here, you can clearly see there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, 5 of them. Up here it's just sprayed. Up here it's just sprayed. You can see it all in the sky. I mean, it's just dousing us with it. You can see where the sky, it's this meshy gray. So for people in Philly or in the inner cities or wherever you're from, if you think that this is bullshit, that it's a conspiracy, you can turn around and you can see right here that they're spraying on it. You get what I'm looking at now? Look at all this.
10. I got a comment for you. I live in the area. I live right around the corner. Can I ask you a question? You're here for the eviction today, right? Right? But you're not here when we march. Why is that? Why is it that the media is always around when shit is bad, like evictions and different stuff like that? But when it comes time where we march against the 1% that hold this country down, I didn't see you when we marched to the Liberty Bell. Where were you then? No comment? No comment. You were just as bad as the ones who hold us down. You're always here for the shit like this. But when it comes down to when we march about, how come you put on TV, you put that it cost the city $1 million, Occupy Philly, right? How did it go from $600,000 2 months after we started to $1 million to $1 million? I don't want your card. From $1 million a week later. A week later, you're garbage. You work for the system, and all you do is spread lies.
Sir, you asked if I was sitting cover an event. I'm giving you my information.
I know, there's no excuse for it. You should have been there. You should have been there. Yeah, tomorrow. There's no excuse. You're disgusting. The whole meeting is disgusting.
No, I'm not going to get it either.
You're not going to get it. You're not going to get it.
I believe that. I believe
that. Just don't get the vaccination.
I totally agree with you, motherfuckers, man. Like, how do you get a vaccination that makes you sick from the very thing they're vaccinating you against?
And isn't it funny that more people are getting sick now after getting the flu shot than before they got the fucking flu shot?
Things that make you go, yeah, I'm with you.
Do you think, before you leave now, do you
I'm about to go drink this
right, well, me too, eventually, but do you think that basically all the nasty shit that they put in the vaccine, do you think that's an agenda?
The vaccine? How about the shit they put in the food and the water?
Exactly. Well, so the fluoride in the water, the stuff they put in the food, the GMOs.
We all know.
Do you think it's to depopulate the planet?
There's no question. It's natural selection, but and it's not. And then before we have this debate, I'm glad you're saying this shit.
This is discussion.
Discussion, not debate. Discussion, because we agree with a lot of things. I don't even know you do, but I totally agree with you. But like, I believe like it's all part of a grand plan. Like
the Illuminati's agenda.
It's not even. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. They're just tools.
Is it the reptilian agenda? Is it the draconian reptilian agenda? Since we're getting deep in it.
Since we're getting deep, it's deeper than them. Yeah, I mean,
it's deeper than how deep do you get in the reptilian?
How deep can you get? How deep can we all really get?
We're gonna cut this right here because the man has to go track. But do you believe in reptilians and that there is an agenda with reptilians? Yes or no?
All right, look.
But the people who think I'm crazy.
No, you're not crazy. But like, I'm gonna say this. I want you to get this shit on tape, and this is real talk.
Real talk.
Okay, like
make it silly.
It's beyond like reptilian and shit. All right, just as the creator, the Most High, he gave us dominion over the animals. Right. Don't you think there's billions and billions of universes and stuff? Don't you think for 1 minute that they're like just as we study animals in the zoo, or just as we do tests on guinea pigs. Don't you think they do tests on us?
I think so.
And with that being said, you know what I mean? And look, it's only one creator, and he's in control.
So you're
Hi, this is PT French Crew Chaser. I'm out here right now with Jamie. And as you all know, the economy's screwed up, the system's screwed up, and basically, you know, the city of Philadelphia can give a rat's ass about anybody that wants to eat or anybody that's out on the street. You all know at one point I was out on the street, so further ado, here's Jamie. How you doing, brother? What's going on, man? Horrible. Right. Let me ask you a question, man. Let me see your sign. It says, homeless, dirty, hungry, sore. I do not steal. Please help me. And it says, God bless you, friend. James, why are you out here, man? Well, I lost my job when the recession hit, and I'm limited in my skills. There's only so many jobs I can get, and then even the jobs that I can get, there's just no work.
Right.
And then every time I ask somebody for help, they say, well, do your job, you bum. Well, there is no job to get.
Right.
There's no job in the city of Philadelphia. I can't even get a job at McDonald's. I applied.
Right.
I'm overqualified for their job. I'm qualified yet to be to flip a fucking hamburger.
Hey, James, do you realize that people spend 4 years in college, and when they get out of college, there's no job?
I have a college degree. I have a associate's degree. I can't do nothing with it. I owe $40,000 in loans that I can't pay.
Right.
This is what I got in the city of Philadelphia. I worked and paid taxes my whole life. I can't get welfare because I had a job.
Right.
I can't collect because I didn't get enough money in to collect. And now I'm in between where I can't get a job, and if I can't pay, I can't stay anywhere. So now I'm on the street begging.
Right.
Like I said, I won't steal. But if I was a criminal, they would give me a house. If I was strung out, they would give me a house.
Right. That's true.
But if I worked my whole life, they don't do shit for me.
They don't do anything for you. Now,
our guns. Realize this, America, this is fact. When we give up our guns, that's it. And then when martial law comes and they want to take over everything, you're going to have no weapons to even fight for your family. You're not going to have any weapons to protect yourself. That the flu vaccine fucking kills. What the government doesn't want to tell you is that you're being depopulated. That the New World Order agenda is to kill off 90% of the population. They want to vaccinate everybody against their will. And if your kids don't get a vaccine, as it states here, you will not be able to take your kids to school. You will not be able to take your kids.
Contrail phenomenon have discovered that contrails can't linger. I explain why in the talk. I don't want to spend the time on the interview going into the details.
Right.
But basically, the appearance of man-made haze and artificial clouds today is really changing the nature of the sky, which is why my website is called About the Sky. So that's where you begin, is looking up. Take your eye off your iPod, laptop, cell phone, stop texting, look up in the sky. And the tragedy is that most people don't even remember what a real cloud looks like.
Very true.
Real clouds should be puffy, right?
Very true.
They come in layers as well, but there are, I explain in the talk, all about the natural cumulus, natural cirrus, natural stratus clouds, and we're not seeing a lot of that today.
Now, the chief, look at that. Do we really need all these cops? Do we really need all these cops for a peaceful march?
I don't think we need any of this.
And like I said, this is ridiculous.
They decided they need to disturb the peace instead, because, what else are they going to get off of but arresting people and stirring up the violence here and there, which I think foreclosing on people is a pretty fucking violent thing to do. I think, arresting tens of thousands of black men on minor drug charges is a pretty fucking violent thing to do. Sending them to for-profit prisons in the middle of nowhere, a pretty fucking violent thing to do, if you ask me.
What is your name, my friend?
My name is Andrew.
And you're
in South Jersey. I'm happy to repping Occupy Philly right here today.
That's my man. Much love and peace.
Thank you.
Look at all these cops. Do we really need all these police officers out here for peaceful protesters? Look at this. This is the police state.
Oh, look at that. Look at them being violent! Look at this! Look at them being violent! Look at this! Unnecessary. This is a police state. Oh, you're in the hospital. Did you hear what he just said?
You know, for your viewers, this is Paul Wesley, a.k.a. Prince True Chaser. You know, I'm a freedom fighter. I'm a man of love and light. I do it all. So it's, you know, it's good to be here, bro.
Is your brother, by chance, a true bourbon chaser?
I don't know, but bourbon's not that bad, but I don't know if that's my brother.
Okay. Well, there's got to be some kind of camaraderie there anyway. But tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Okay. All right, well, first off, you know, I'm just a normal guy from, you know, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and, you know, I just bring truth and awareness to people. And, you know, it all first started out when, you know, the people say, well, you know, when did you wake up? When did you realize that about the New World Order, about the crooked, you know, cabal and system that's, you know, the elite? And I always kind of felt like I was always awake because I was always different when I was a kid, you know? And, you know, I just looked up in the sky. I seen the chemtrails being sprayed in the sky. You know, not the Rothschilds, not the, you know, the elite, not chemtrails, nothing. And I just, you know, I looked around and you know, I thought to myself, I'm like, well, you know, I could work a 9 to 5 normal job and be a slave to the system, or I could actually get out and, you know, try to wake people up to this stuff that's going on. And I've just been putting one foot in front of the other, dude, and videoing and confronting people, you know, like Channel 10 News, the media. I confronted them, and I confronted CBS 3, but that actually got ripped off my YouTube channel. But yeah, it's just, you know, it all just started. I'm like, you know, I'm just a truther, man, and it all just started. You know, when you see something that's screwed up in the world, you just, you know, you have a choice. You could either stay asleep and you know, be a part of the slave system that we live in, or you can say, you know what, look, I'd rather fight and, you know, fight the system, and if I go down fighting, it's better than, you know, knowing what's going on and not doing anything.
Yeah, and it alleviates your madness to do something about the stuff that's making you mad.
Right.
Because basically, I look at it like this. Unless we all help each other in every way we can, we're all screwed in every way we can be.
That's right. This is Prince Shoe Tracer. And you know what? I'm saying right now, here's my shoes right here. You see these shoes right here? You see this shoe? You see this shoe right here? Get a good pick of these shoes. There's my shoes. Until you judge me and say my ego's big, or until you judge anybody out here right now, walk in these shoes.
I know that's
walk
right.
in her shoes.